Good evening and welcome, friends, to the Sunday edition of This Is Exclusive, in which we are going to entirely focus on a big breaking development that has taken place moments ago, which is that Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh has finally resigned. There were long demands of his resignation. A lot of people within the state, civil society, including many from his community, the Maitis, wanted him to go because of the civil strife that has plagued Manipur for the last 2 years and more. Finally, after a visit to New Delhi and a meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Biren Singh has tendered his resignation just ahead of an assembly session, the budget session of Manipur Assembly that begins tomorrow, where the Congress party was bringing a no-confidence motion. But then it's not because of that Biren Singh has resigned. It's likely that there was a rebellion within against his leadership and a breaking point came in. We're going to focus on all that and more. Let's begin with the headlines. After months of unrest and violence in Manipur, Chief Minister Biren Singh tenders resignation ahead of a no-trust motion call. Big admission by Punjab Congress Party claims 30 UP MLAs in touch with their top leadership after the Delhi debacle. Elections done, results out, no announcement yet on Chief Minister's face. BJP to hold formal meeting to discuss the probables. The biggest crackdown against Red Terror, 31 Maoists neutralized in an encounter in Chhattisgarh's Bijapur district. 2 Jawans also martyred. Kolkata observes silent protest march in remembrance of Arjikar victim Abaya. Parents say justice still awaited. All right, friends, let's begin with this latest coming in from Manipur, where Chief Minister Biren Singh resigned a while back to quell dissidents in the state unit of the party, and that was, of course, against his leadership. The government faced the possibility of a Congress's no-confidence motion and a consequent floor test. The Chief Minister has handed his resignation to the Governor Ajay Bhalla this evening. And while the BJP has the numbers, despite the withdrawal of support by ally Conrad Sangma's National People's Party, there was a possibility that MLAs who sought a change in leadership, particularly from the Kuki community, even if with the BJP, would have disregarded a party whip in case of a floor test. To avert that possibility, the Chief Minister stepped down after conferring with the central leadership, for which he was in New Delhi, and I'm told Aniruddha joins us live on the story. And Aniruddha, please tell us the latest fast-paced developments taking place in Manipur, in Imphal, and you have kept a close track of the state for the last couple of years that it has seen the civil strife. After the resignation, what's up insofar as the BJP's next move is concerned? Is the assembly going to be put in suspended animation? Is the assembly going to be dissolved and president's rule put in, or a new chief minister found by the time that the assembly meets tomorrow?
Yes, Abhishek, we are being told by the sources in the top BJP leadership within the state and also from the governor's residence that there is no question of dissolving the assembly, and that the assembly has been already went into suspended animation as soon as the chief minister has stepped down. And now the BJP top leadership is still at the residence of the chief minister's residence in Imphal. They are having a deliberation over the next course of action, and central leader and BJP's Manipur and Northeast in charge, Samit Patra, is already there in Impal. He accompanied the Chief Minister and Biren Singh, outgoing Chief Minister and Biren Singh, from Delhi after they met with Union Home Minister Amit
Okay.
Shah, and we are being told that by tomorrow the BJP legislators, all the BJP legislators have been summoned to Imphal, and they will be
Okay.
deliberating upon the next phase, who will be leading the state of Manipur at
Okay,
this
hold
juncture.
on to your thoughts. Hold on to your thoughts, Anirudh, and stay with us. We are told I'm joined in by Ajay Kumar Singh. He's the former Deputy Chief Minister of Manipur. He was the Deputy Chief Minister from 2017 to 2022, and he belongs to Conrad Sangma's National People's Party. And very good evening to you, Mr. Singh. And this is what ultimately your party wanted, and this has happened. Is this going to satisfy you, and the NPP going to come back and vote along with the BJP if no confidence motion comes? If a vote happens, like, is the NPP going to come back to the NDA?
Good evening to you. As you know, our initial, one of the main reasons for our withdrawal was a change of guard, particularly Mr. Biren Singh. Now that he has resigned, we'll most likely be reviewing our earlier position and take a fresh look on the issue of now giving support to the next BJP-led government. That is, I think, it all will depend on who is going to be there. Particularly, we are concerned, about the state of affairs in the state. We want somebody who can handle the situation. If it is not going to be that, then I think that we would rather prefer PR, under which I think things can probably be taken in a better manner.
Okay, and is this satisfactory that N. Biren Singh has finally resigned? You think that this is a satisfactory condition for the NPP to come back to NEDA and to NDA and to support the BJP government in Imphal?
Well, it is an opening. I'm yet to discuss with Mr. Conrad. After discussing with Mr. Conrad, we will take a decision. Most likely, we may consider supporting the BJP government again. But as I said, maybe PR may be preferable because things are not that good. The law and order and so many other things are there. And we really have to see, is there somebody who are capable, who can really take hard decision and bring the state under normalcy.
Okay, and Mr. Singh, since Manipur has suffered a lot, you think this change of guard and a new chief minister from within the BJP is going to assuage your concerns and the concerns of the larger mass of citizenry, and that this is going to bring peace in Manipur?
Well, it is an opening, as I said. One is yet to, I can't, as of yet, I can't comment. Who is going to be the next man in? It will all depend on that. But as I said, it must be somebody who can take hard decisions, who are positive and more committed towards peace and the normalcy. That is the condition that we would like. So, it will be a bit too premature to make any comment unless and until one knows who is going to be the next man in.
Okay, and my final question before I let you go, Mr. Singh, you think that president's rule is not needed anymore and that the government can continue with a changed leadership?
Well, if I be frankly speaking, if you are asking my frank opinion, I think PR would be preferable. That's what I've said, because I think that is what most of the people in Manipur are wanting, because things are really bad. Though people may be saying that normalcy has come, as Mr. Biren was claiming, but it is not so. Inside there are lots of problems, and it has been almost 2 years, since May 3rd, and things are, people are suffering. That is the thing. Let us see, as I said, it all depends. We'll take a firm decision after watching who is going to be in or the PR will be there. I think most of the people in the state would probably prefer PR.
Okay, thank you so much. Most of the people you say would still prefer a president's rule in Manipur. Thank you so much. Why? Ajay Kumar Singh, former Deputy Chief Minister of Manipur and a leader of the NPP of Conrad Sangma. And he said two things. One, that the NPP, in the light of this development, can review its position on the BJP alliance in the state and can come back to the NEDA or the NDA government in Imphal under a changed leader. And two, he said that, if you ask his personal opinion, that then he would still prefer president's rule, a round of president's rule in Manipur to bring peace and calm back to the state, a trouble-torn state. On that note, I'm joined in by Savio Rodriguez. He's a senior journalist. He has been part of the BJP, and he's someone who has a deep interest in Manipur, has traveled extensively to the state during its strife in the last 2 years. Savio, how do you see this development? And Biren Singh resigns. You think that many people actually, even within the BJP, wanted it, and finally it has happened, that this might open a window, as Ajay Kumar Singh said, of peace finally coming to the state?
You know, Abhishek, I think the most important thing that the people of Manipur are looking at, and people in Delhi as well are looking at, is a manner of which peace can be achieved in Manipur, and the violence in Manipur needs to stop. So I think at this point of time, a collective decision has been taken by both Biren Singh and people at the center, that if at all there is a need for me to step aside in order to ensure that peace is brought into Manipur, and many people within the political spectrum and the civil society spectrum felt that maybe a change or a replacement of face, and somebody who is capable of talking to both the Kuki and the Maiti community would be able to bring forth some level of peace, is what I believe the center and people concerned about Manipur are working towards. But whether they will have a replacement as a chief minister or not at this point of time, there are talks going on. People are huddled in Manipur at this point of time, and there are conversations going on. But I think what the center wants to do primarily, and from what I know, is that they want at no cost that peace to be not achieved in Manipur. So if that peace can be achieved by putting in a chief minister that is able to bring both communities on the table, I think they will take that step in the next couple of days. If not, I think they will opt for a president's rule, because for at least 6 months to deal with the conflict in Manipur. Now, you must understand that the conflict in Manipur got accentuated by transnational terrorists who were working in the narcotics business from Myanmar and in the northeast. It further got accentuated by these militant groups, or terrorist groups as I call them, who used the opportunity to further create a divide between the Maitis and the Kukis. And because of a delay in dealing with it, you had foreign interference where you have the Kukis wanting a separate nation, looking at a separate state. You know, there's a lot of confusion in whatever the intents are from both sides. What Manipur requires is a strong hand that ensures hope, but as well as fear to the miscreants and hope to the people. And I believe Prime Minister Narendra Modi has understood this and is working along with the team, of the NSA and the Home Office.
Savio, stay with us. I'll come back to you for one more question, but I'm going back to Aniruddha to understand what really happens tomorrow. Aniruddha, the Assembly was to meet for the budget session tomorrow. The Congress said they would move a no-confidence motion, but now N. Biren Singh has resigned. What happens next insofar as the Assembly session is concerned? Are we hearing about any move on that front? Has the governor asked for the Assembly session to be postponed, cancelled, or Assembly to be put in suspended animation? What is the next move coming in from Imphal?
Well, Abhishek, with the Chief Minister's resignation, the Assembly has automatically went into suspended animation as there is no leader of the House at this point. So there is no question on whether the Assembly session will be going to take place tomorrow or not. We are getting to know that the Assembly will be not called tomorrow. The Governor will be issuing a notification in this regard, and only after the leader is selected, then as the next Chief Minister, then the Assembly will be called, and in all likelihood, the BJP central leadership is not going for a PR status in the state of Manipur, because that will again put a lot of pressure on the center, because PR was the demand of the Kuki organization, Kuki civil society organizations, or the Kuki militant pressure groups which are in talks with the center. So if center goes in with the demand of the PR that was made by the Kuki civil society organization, and in fact the militant organization who are in talks with the center, then that decision will backfire, possibly backfire in the valley, because the valley west civil society organization don't want a PR status in the state of Manipur. And in fact, the Congress party, Chief Minister Okram Ibopi Singh spoke with us last month, and during that also in his suggestion, he in fact suggested that the Chief Minister should be changed. The leader said there should be a change of guard, but the Congress party itself is not in favor of a PR in the state of Manipur, because according to if we go by the pulse of the people of Manipur, they are not never in favor of president's rule in the state. So BJP central leadership in all likelihood is not going to cave into the demand of the president's rule in the state, and instead they will be selecting a new face who is acceptable to
Right, Anirudh.
both the communities in the state and also the people.
Okay, Anirudh, thank you so much with those details. In fact, I'm coming back at 9:30 p.m. to understand more of the nuances of the Manipur developments. Remember, there is always a national security element when we discuss Manipur, and this was in the coming for a while, resignation of Biren Singh, and hopefully now peace and calm would come back to not just the valley, but rest of the state also. Moving on, we have another major development coming in, and that's Punjab leader of opposition and Congress chief Pratap Singh Bajwa. He's joining us over the phone, and he has his thoughts on what are going to be the consequences of the massive defeat of the Aam Aadmi Party on Punjab politics. Remember, apart from Delhi, that is one state where the AAP is in power with Bhagwant Singh Mann as the chief minister. And now with the developments of Delhi, with the Aam Aadmi Party, not just the party, but it's effectively its entire top leadership, including convener Arvind Kejriwal and his deputy Manish Sisodia losing the elections. What are going to be the consequences insofar as the Punjab government is concerned? I'm told Mr. Bajwa is with us over the phone. Very good evening to you, Mr. Bajwa. Thanks for joining. And we have been seeing some reports about your thoughts on the consequences of AAP's loss in Delhi on Punjab. Are you suspecting that the government of Bhagwant Mann might break away from the main party in Delhi and go on their own?
See, there is this speculation. See, there are a couple of things which have added on to what is going on today. And these are my views also. Since the time the Delhi former chief minister and the national convener of the AAP, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, went into jail in that liquor scam. So since that time, Bhagwant Mann, the CM of Punjab, had become a bit independent. He added wings at that time because primarily before that, the whole of the government of Punjab was being controlled by either Mr. Kejriwal or Mr. Kejriwal's men. They had a tight leash over the administration of Punjab. So once he went in, Bhagwant got a bit independent. So what had happened, the AAP leadership, the national leadership of the AAP already felt that Bhagwant at that time when Arvind Kejriwal is in jail, also I have been told was in touch with the Ministry of Home Affairs through Biren Singh, who is a union minister now, who left the Congress and joined the BJP and is now a Minister of State in the union government.
Yes.
So the AAP government had already planned that once we win the elections in Delhi, they will ease ban out. This was known not only to me, this is public information in whole of Punjab. It is known to all the AAP MLAs, it's known to all of the bureaucracy of Punjab and even to the opposition. We were sure he would be replaced once Kejriwal wins.
Right.
But what I feel is, just a couple of days earlier to Delhi elections, Mr. Kejriwal and his team must have got service done, and he came to this, you could say, he could understand the situation in Delhi was, that ground was slipping from under his feet.
True.
So he asked his AAP state unit president, Aman Arora, who is the minister in Punjab, and he gave a statement just a day before the Delhi elections.
Yeah.
That why can't a Hindu also be a chief minister of a Sikh state like Punjab?
He made that
What stops
statement?
a Hindu become? Why a Hindu cannot be elected as chief minister of Punjab? So that was this whole thing has come after Mr. Aman Arora's statement to one of the leading papers of Punjab, because that has shown that one, there's already a by-election in Ludhiana.
Yes.
There's a seat vacant because one of the AAP MLAs committed suicide. The seat is vacant, and it is predominantly urban.
Mr. Bajwa,
And
Mr. Bajwa, you
and
think
Mr.
Bhagwant Mann is going to take this line down? Sorry, I'm interjecting, but this is a curiosity that if all this is done by Arvind Kejriwal, who has lost a lot of political capital with his loss, can he really manage to impose himself on Bhagwant Singh Mann and the AAP unit, Punjab unit of the Aam Aadmi Party like this?
See, I feel, Mr. Kapoor, I feel that had they taken this decision earlier to Delhi result, this is one faux pas that they have committed. Had they taken this decision before, they were not even they would have even a whisper would have been heard, because Bhagwant does not have much support in the legislative wing. Most of the MLAs stand by Mr. Kejriwal.
Okay.
But after what has happened in Delhi, what has happened now is that most of the MLAs of the AAP also feel their political future is completely uncertain.
Right.
So now they have started looking for greener pastures.
Is Congress
Lot of
Party one of
people have
those greener
started
pastures?
getting
Because I am told that many of those MLAs, in fact, about 24 MLAs are those who were not given ticket by the Congress Party. They are originally congressmen. Are they in touch with you, for example?
See, they have been in touch for long with me. Because everybody knows that this party, the AAP ticket is just a one-way ticket to the moon. There is no return ticket. Everybody wants to continue with the business that they are already in.
Right.
MLAs want to remain MLAs. They
Right.
want to be a part of the political system.
Right.
So they know the number one party in Punjab which has a future is the Congress. Number two, then there are the alternatives like Akali Dal and BJP and others also. So that's what I said. Lot of those people who are originally congressmen have been in touch with me for long.
Yeah.
They are not going to jump at the present moment, because jumping doesn't make a difference. Neither are we at the present moment want this kind of a thing in Punjab.
All right.
But I feel the BJP, after they have won these Delhi elections, they may try some kind of experiment, the same kind of experiment that they tried with the Shiv Sena in Maharashtra.
Yeah.
They may try it there also.
But then you are saying MLAs are in touch with you, but the BJP might try. But the only thing that you are not saying, Mr. Bajwa, is that maybe Bhagwant Mann can rebel against Arvind Kejriwal.
Yeah,
and that's a curiosity.
That's exactly I told you. He's already in touch. If Kejriwal today, if they try to replace him, definitely he will then jump the ship.
All right. Thank you so much. Very interesting developments likely in Punjab politics also. Pratap Singh Bajwa, leader of opposition there, also head of the Congress Party, giving us a lowdown on what are the possibilities. On that note, thank you so much, friends, for joining us on this edition of This Is Exclusive Shot. Break News is back on the other side. And join me at 9 p.m. as we discuss the Punjab possibilities for AAP, and at 9:30 p.m. what has happened in Manipur.